Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. Another meme deck for you on the old menu today. What is more memey than Forge Rogue? How about Rainbow Mech Death Knight? Does that, does that appeal to you, sir? Does that appeal to you, madam? So, Rainbow Death Knight has always had issues. The big payoff card is this Climactic Necrotic Explosion. Deal 5 damage, its lifesteal as well. You get 2 souls that are 1/1s. And it gets randomly improved for every corpse you spend. And this leads to this difficult balancing act where you need to generate the corpses and use the cards to spend the corpses. And it's more hard than, you'd think. Plus, when you go through the whole list and you try and find the single rune cards for each colour, it's a little bit of a slim pickings list. Let's put it that way. There are also a few cards that, I say few, I think there's one card which has got a dual typing, which is just not that good in this deck. I say not that good in this deck, just not very good. Namely Frostqueen Syndragosa, which is kind of like another card you'd like to be a payoff for a rainbow deck. Something with rainbowish colours. And sadly doesn't fit in the deck. So what payoff did I come up with to try and get to Climactic Necrotic Explosion? Bearing in mind I needed 1, generate corpses, and 2, spend the corpses. Now, if you remember way back when I did this Death Rattle, Death Knight combo deck versus the aggro deck, that deck generated a lot of corpses, it's Death Rattles. Also, things that spend corpse, well, Boneshredder is pretty good at spending the old corpses. Unfortunately, the whole Death Rattle package has Cage Head on 2 rune colours, so you can't really do it into this rainbow deck with Climactic Necrotic Explosion. However, another really good Death Rattle is the Mech Containment Unit. Death Rattle summon a random 8-cost minion. Also, some of the mechs are pretty good at generating more cards, like Drone Deconstructor generates another card. The Tram Operator can be used to, find the Containment Unit. It's pretty, seems pretty solid. Actually, now that I think about it, you could also get the Drone Deconstructor, which is a bit of a low roll. Hey-ho. Anyway, we have this mech package. Then we've also got inside of this some corpse generators, some corpse spenders, stuff that give minions reborn so we get even more value from the Death Rattles, and then just some really good single rune cards like Patchwerk. And Remorseless Winter is also pretty solid. And then we'll just try and discover the rest, right? Yeah. Honestly, you know what, before we even get started, let me just do that already. I did some testing for this and I never actually had that interaction occur, but it's definitely going to occur now, so let me not even tempt fate. We want another corpse creator. YouTube, you know what, I'm just going to pause this for 1 moment. Welcome back, YouTube. I found the next best one drop. Instead, we've done a little substitute. The tour guide is here instead. He'll let me push the button for free and that will generate me another corpse. Yeah, and that's kind of the gist of it. Now, you might say, and alone, this looks like it's beautifully crafted. How could this possibly be a meme deck? It is a value deck. And we saw last time how value decks go. Also, Climactic Necrotic Explosion isn't exactly the biggest payoff when you run all the numbers. I only have ways, I can't remember exactly it anymore. It was like I could spend... It was something that only there's 26 corpses, I think, in this deck. Not including stuff I can discover. Which means, at the absolute best, my Climactic Necrotic Explosion is... It's going to be good, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be a one-shot. Also, I don't think I'm going to be able to outvalue this deck, so... We'll see. I think if we're going to beat them, I have to go somewhat aggressive. Spend a corpse, we get a corpse back. The Mosh Pit doesn't really matter until I start generating corpses anyway. Right. Undead. Arms Dealer is reasonable. Another card that nearly made it into the deck. Like, I think most people have ran Rainbow decks typically run it as more of the unholy package, and then throw in a little bit of hand buff from the blood side of things. But, you know, this is different. Flesh Behemoth. I do not want to kill that thing, it turns out. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a say in the matter. Therefore, new job should be to... all aboard. The new job should be... live till Primus comes up. By the way, if this Tram Operator lives, I can actually hit for 10 with the magnetization. It does cost me a corpse. I will admit, magnetization has a little bit of anti-synergy. Hence why I didn't run a full mech package. Alright, it's gone. And it's gone. But now we've got the other big payoff for this deck. Mosh Pitting a Containment Unit. This with Reborn, 5 mana, summon 16 mana worth of stats. It is slower, it's on Death Rattle. Also, I don't quite have the mana cost. I definitely think we wait a turn for that. I don't think I proc you either. You know what? We know we're going to do that on 7. Let me ping 2 more damage into you. Generate another corpse. And look at this 7 into 8. Mosh Pit Containment Unit into Primus. Plus, I assume the eventual end goal of Flesh Behemoth is Thaddeus or the 6/6 that does 6 to my face. So, while I can stop them from proccing it, which they might be able to just do with that, we're in a decent spot. I'll take the 6/6. I think that's a slightly less frightening option. By the way, I forgot this is also a mech. We might be dead here. If they duplicate the Death Rattle of this, they are going to hit me 424, so yeah, it is lethal. Positive, they've killed a minion. Kind of implies it's not lethal. Oh, they're going to kill my guy. Sweet. The showboating. They have lethal. They don't have lethal. I forgot, it's Flesh Behemoth in there, not the Drathir. Huge. Okay, I see a route to success. Thaddeus is not in your deck. That is surprising. Or it's in your hand. I'll take one of these, please. And I'll take one of these. I might not take the lifesteal off on it, but we can live in hope. Don't do it. Alright, they're thinking about it, so the option's not great. Okay, that's the one I didn't want them to do. Oh, actually, I was going to say we're going to have to kill that. We are going to kill it. Any way of getting lifesteal? Lifesteal. Any lifestealers? Discount but spell by 3. Unholy. Symbol of death. Are you an undead? No. That I can never play. This is a pretty garbage selection of cards. If we live one more turn. Please don't bring it back to life. Please! No! Oh, we knew they had it in the hand, of course. I had to be above that health. I have, like, an irrational hatred of that deck, because it's either complete hot trash if you get a terrible draw, or it's unbeatable. Or at least it feels unbeatable. I guess it's kept in check by the amount of combo decks, but it sucks so much when you're trying to play a minion-based deck. Alright, Demon Hunter, you'll be nice. You'll play a minion-based game with me.
To my realm, all will serve me in death.
No, that is more sensible. I think I'll keep Tall Guide as Corpse Generation. God, one more turn. One more mana, one more turn, and we pull out of that. At least for another turn. Right, this Remorseless Winter I need... Never mind. I was going to say I need to keep if it's the Outcast one for them having a wider board. The Relic one, it's probably not going to matter too much. It might be good with Primus, though, as a board clear. I get the horrible feeling that they're going to cheat more than me. I'm getting what I want, and we might still lose. Alright, goodbye. Alright, we have a Containment Unit, so we have a nice 7 play if we get the Mosh Pit up. We've got enough corpses for the Mosh Pit as well. So next time we almost certainly want Mosh Pit up to Mosh Pit, Tram, Containment. I can get behind this. They're probably going to trade it, and then I can just ping it. Oh no, I can't ping it with the button though, because of Tram Operator intentions. We wait one turn. I can't leave a 4-1 on the board that gets cleared by... That's just too disgusting. We'll do this instead of float 2. There is a part of me that's like, just wait now for 7, but it doesn't make sense. We should Tram, get the last mech. This Tram now can't find... No! It can find something. I'm dumb. It could find the Amalgam as well. How am I testing that I never do this? I didn't even think about that. The Amalgam is a mech. Whatever. It thins my deck out. Hello, Amalgam. But what I could do now instead is use this turn to go to... Yeah. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I'll take value, please. We can play for tempo instead is what I was trying to say. The Demon Hunter's not having the happiest of times either, it looks like. They've been pretty slow. I guess, having played on that side of the board as well, there's a decent chance they had a ton of reaction cards. I just couldn't do anything with it. You might get all your Titan stuff off here. We'll see. You've got a pretty big hand as well, so the reduction cost is a little bit brutal. I guess you're not doing it though because you're playing cards.
Anybody?
Oh, you're going to admit that was a mistake? Yep, okay. You know what? I respect that. They're like, fuck, I goofed. Let me ungoof the goof. Oh no! Boneshredder! I guess actually if Boneshredder takes the effect of tearing, it's not the worst thing. Oh my god. What is going on here? Playing every single spell they've got. What are you at now? 3. What's the last Titan effect? Get a Death Rattle card. It costs less. Never mind. We are going to play this. I would like 8 health, please. Thank you. Plus, I'll take a Asphyxiate. Thank you for your service. Now, I think you are the scarier card here, strangely. Because you're only at 30 health, so what's, you know, more health? It's gonna live. Probably. Highest attack enemy minion. Do I use it on this? No, I should use the weapon, I think. No, I should use Death Strike. Discover last. Sensible. That's pointless. Semi-pointless. Actually useful.
Destiny calls to you. Shall suffer. I have but little time.
You know what? Let's do this. Not that I think they can destroy it right now, but if they destroy it, do I get the Titan back with all its bells and whistles? Because that'd be funny. Also, the Train Operator now has got another minion it could hit. And if it hits that, I don't want to duplicate it. Holy cannoli, Batman, we won a game. Against what must be the worst Demon Hunter hand that has ever been drawn. I didn't see the Relic Vault one time, I saw Phantasms one time, I saw Extinction 2 times, I suppose. The draw 2's one on the bottom of the deck, clearly. I'll take it. I'm not sure yet if on one of my YouTube videos or my Twitch streams I've been goose egg yet in 7 games. I've definitely gone 1-6. And there were probably some times where I would have gone 0-7, but I changed the deck. I love this hand, by the way, against Paladin. Winter in there to deal with tokens. Plague Strike can kill an early minion. Body Bag just being a 1-3 is annoying. We could also Mosh Pit the Plague Strike Rush guy. What? This isn't what I think it is. This is something completely different. It's Control Paladin. But normal Control Paladin right now is... Oh my god, Squid is cooking. And I don't think it's Calamari. Yeah, normally the Control Paladin deck is Kangor's Dancing Mess, but you don't have low-cost minions in that deck. So this must be tier. Some sort of tier value deck, question mark? Whatever it is, Squid is probably equally like, oh my god, what is this deck I'm going up against? What are these cards? It's turn 4, I'm not dead yet to a stealth 12-12 rogue mech. It is, it's Control. Cool. Oh, hello, Innie. Innie, honestly, you don't have much use in this deck anymore. I should probably take you out. You're an artifact of an older time when I ran more mechs in the deck before I realised that I was tutoring for one specific mech. And I had other mechs in the deck. And I still do. Which I shouldn't do. This great Control v Control matchup where I'm not a Control deck. We might learn from Patchwerk. Okay, it is. It's Earthens. Patchwerk, teach me. Hit the 4-5. Coward. I did hit the Titan though, which feels fairly good. Alright, you're gonna get another Earthen out of this, so be it. Killing Patchwerk? Nope, they're just pushing to the face. I'm gonna wait for bigger with the Primus. Yeah, death. 4 button. I'll clear this, just in case there's some weird shenanigans going on.
Mother, we seek your counsel.
Reporting for duty.
3-2-4? 3-4? 2-4? Why am I saying 3-4? This is 2 cost. 2-4? I guess he does 3 damage. Hit this, rush into that, lifesteal that. I don't hate the playstyle. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I won't do it. I should have played Cadaver. Yeah. And then just healed the 2 back off. Alright, that's the 3rd Earthen card drawn. Bearing in mind they flipped the deck upside down. So this must be a pretty low-cost deck, no? I think that is big enough to Primus. And I think I'll take a Bone Guard here. And you know what? I'm going to do this again. They've shown that they've got control cards. Their great play normally is a quality consecration. Make them use 1 more card now. Okay, it's Tear. Tear and a bunch of dudes. Can I clear it? No, I can't. Because I don't think the Primus is living here. The Primus is now living, isn't he? Oh, wow. They don't think I can clear it. Ballsy is what I'll say to that. Also, possibly correct. Oh, Syndragosa. I was saying you were bad. Turns out you're good. Syndragosa, save me from this mess I'm in. Alright, we take 10 to the face. I can live with this. Plus, I'm threatening right now 13 damage because this is about to untitanify. And surely now they've probably got Tears in the deck somewhere. Oh my god, they have to quality it. It's back. It's gone again. So you do get this. Cool. By the way, oh no, never mind. I was going to say you're actually pretty lucky, but not super lucky. Help. That has to die. Yeah, that has to die. Grind him down. I think I shouldn't reborn it. Because it gets cleared by 2 things. I'm assuming they've got a quality. Actually, they probably won't play a quality. I do like this deck from Squid, though. They must be enjoying that they're still playing it at turn 10. Normally the game's over by now. Yeah, okay. We were right with the reborn. Let me see what's in here first. It has to be Obliterate. Which means I'm waiting again. No, I could Obliterate this.
Be merciful.
And do an intermediate play like this. Because the dream is if this lives, Innie can duplicate it and give one rush, and I might actually be able to eat through a 16-15. Oh my god. I'd love to see that deck list. Did they play a 2-drop this game? I don't remember. Anyway, 6, 8, 9. Is there any way of me to getting lethal? Because I think that is my only way of winning now. I'm not sure I can grind through that board. Answer, I think I can't, so therefore I should make the world's worst attempt at clearing it. Grind them down! Oh my god. I don't have a weapon. I have lethal if I had a weapon. Next on the agenda of things I need to kill. All of you guys need to go.
I have but little time.
8, 6, 14... I think I leave these on the board now. And just pray that he hasn't got 1 damage. He's not used Consecration yet, but he flipped his deck, so Consecration should be on the bottom. I don't think there was a way for me to burn through the 18 either. I had 14, 15, 16... It depends what came out of this, I suppose. If a rush came out of this, it was better for me to trade in. Considering Squid is taking some time on their turn, I'm going to assume that they haven't got an answer for the 1-1. And they are currently baby raging around the room. Or they've crashed, one or the other. Or I've crashed. Who would win? 1 22-22 Earthen Golem or 1 a porcupiney friend? Oh, never mind. It turns out it's these guys. Or... Okay, never mind. God damn you, Squid. We had an honourable duel. You're not getting a well played anymore. You're getting a fuck you. I also wish I got to see through that deck list. But I don't think you had a 2-drop in the deck. So you were guaranteed to get an Earthen. I suspect you didn't have another 4-drop. We just saw a 3-drop though. So you weren't guaranteed to get the Death Rattle guy. I might have got really unlucky then, I don't know. I'd have to look at the deck list. Okay, it's probably Mech Rogue, which means we're going to lose. But we can at least go down fighting by just discovering answers. Can't notice either I've not played Climactic Necrotic Explosion yet. It makes you think that it might be a bad card. Possibly even terrible card. At least for now. Honestly, Climactic Necrotic Explosion seems like one of those cards that is going to be garbage until suddenly it isn't. Like, one card is going to turn it into like a combo piece and then it's going to just destroy the game. Until that happens, though, everything's fine. Speaking of everything's fine, they've not done anything for 2 turns, which makes me think it's not Mech Rogue. Could be Miracle. I think it is Miracle. It could be Secret as well. You know what? If you want one of these, you can have one of these. Oh, it's double cross. Okay. Plague them. I mean, actually... No, it can't be the right play. No, it can be, because I haven't got 4 corpses. Yeah, screw it, it's the right play. I was going to coin Tram Operator as well, but I don't have the location yet. That being said, if I had the location, I don't have the corpses, so maybe I don't rush it. Maybe coin Patchwerk will end up being the play. But I'd like to use Patchwerk for removal, funnily enough. And namely, removal is something that is going to be problematic.
Make no mistake.
Okay. I guess you didn't need that extra 2 mana. You can have 1 body bagger, assuming that is the secret on offer. It's perjury. So it is Secret Rogue. It's one of the fun things, by the way, of, and why I often do this, play the meme decks around the 5s of ranks, or the multiples of 5. People are willing, because you can't drop any foot lower down, people are willing to try weird shit. And I enjoy people trying weird shit.
Symptoms will be severe.
Sure. Well, that's not infused, so don't be taunt. Thank you. Not thank you. I thought it might be bait and switch, but I believed in the world there it wasn't. I think this is good enough for you. Coin 2, 5. No, I don't think I need to coin it. I can coin it next turn if I need to. And it gives me the fluidity, I guess, to coin Patchwerk if I want to instead. That's not that scary. That's a little bit more scary. Mainly because I want to test it now. Two secrets. One of them's probably double cross. I doubt it's the bag. It's probably plagiarize. So giving them a mech glove wouldn't be the worst thing. There's a small chance it's the sack. So not the sack. If it's plagiarized, I don't mind them having this. But I don't think I give them anything else. It's not double cross either. So it's perjury plus... If it doesn't proc now, and it didn't, it's probably the spider.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, let's juke the containment. Do, hello, yield classic play. Ah! forgot they played another thing. Well, fuck me. Ah, come on. We can still do this. Oh, it was cheap death. I forgot Perjury found a spell. I didn't see they insta-picked it.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Okay, we'll Patchwerk next turn.
Our gift of frost shields us.
So they have 2 Astalors in hand. But that's fine, we have Chromatic Necrotic Explosion. Pray for a good result. I fucking missed Astal, are you kidding me? I hit Private Eye. This game sucks. Actually, this game rules. I take it back.
Here for the tour?
Well, they're probably not Astaloring next turn at the very least. Sorry, this turn. Because we're not on 10 yet. I mean, if it's back... Actually, if it's back, Patchwerk is good. I probably should Mosh Pit next turn to make the Chromatic Necrotic Explosion better. I missed Astalor again. Well, we hit Tess, though, which is now back in... No, not in the hand. They've got an Astalor again. Okay, Chromatic Necrotic Explosion is heal 6.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
And they haven't got infinite value. I just need to live through a couple of Astalors. I can't believe the souls also only have 1 health. Seems a little bit unlucky. Also, I think I prefer the line I'm considering right now where I Plague Strike, Death Strike. In fact, I could Death Strike, Plague Strike this. Doesn't really make a difference, does it? I want to save Chromatic as long as is humanly possible. I might as well. Coin any. Yeah, I should. Ugh, 5 mana 4/4, but it protects my face.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
One more damage on you'd be perfect. Of course, you got Cosmic Keyboard from that. Well, I have to. Wow, I healed for 6. That's it, that's the big payoff. I have no cards now. Okay, I don't even have a Death Rattle that's died yet this game. This is the last Astalor, though. How have you still got secrets in this deck? Pray tell.
The more you struggle, the better.
That's not helpful. Honestly, not a lot of those were helpful. There's the spider. It's not lethal yet. That helps. I wouldn't go that far. I played my big key card. My win condition has been played. My new win condition is value. And we're going to struggle to get value. That's not going to do it. If there's any world I live, I have to set that to 3. Well, they got no value from Cosmic Keyboard. If only I can find another Chromatic Necrotic Explosion. How? I don't think I've ever killed myself like that before in the game. That's a new one. Alright, before sadness occurs, I've already got my 1. Let me permit myself to change the deck very slightly. Let me take these out before I do have ultimate sad time. Innie, you're not the dream anymore. I'm okay with this still, as a card that shoots another card. I just need some stuff that lets me live, ideally. Maybe I throw in some plague stuff, just for a little bit of extra oomph. Eulogizer as well could be a spend and a giver. Alright, Eulogizer, welcome to the deck. And... What's my curve right now? A lot of 1s. Screw it, I might just put Hellier in and just passively gain some value from 3 curses and just try and live. Mr. D. I mean, if I'm generating a decent amount of corpses, Mr. D could be the right play. I nearly put Ziliax in then for a moment, but that is also not the right play. You know, we could put a Gnome Muncher in. I see a world where Gnome Muncher will carry me. It's kind of like a removal card. Alright. Reworked. Better than ever before. A bit more survivability, a little bit more destruction. And out with cards that are just pipe dreams. Not enough mechs for Innie, and too many mechs for the train constructor. Or conductor.
You asked for it.
The past is dead.
I know a lot of the deck is built around this containment unit, but I just don't believe that I should keep it. I don't think it's a hard combo piece. I want this to be a value deck, not a combo deck. Which is, by the way, my first mistake on the deck creation. Alright, it's combo mage, so we basically can't win. My win condition is Primus somehow gains me a ton of health. But it's mage, so they're not going to play particularly big minions. 5 will typically be their biggest stat, and that's from the board. The big board thing. I might need the Primus for that as well, to be honest with you, so... Basically, I think we are screwed. But look at this, the Eulogizer. We've just added it to the deck. Immediate value. Cleared out a 1/3 and gave me 3 corpses. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Good choice. Funnily enough, I took out of my version of this, because I might revisit Rainbow Mage again at some point. I took Nightcloak Phantom out of mine because we're just so... There's so few minion threats out there. It's either like the board is full of them, or they're playing stuff in their hand and you don't care about what's going on. So I got to the point where I was like, I don't really care what I'm freezing anymore. I was honestly freezing for the 2/2, and it's like, well, would I have put a 3 mana, generate over 2 turns, 4/4 worth of stats that does 4 damage? Maybe, but probably not. Okay. Operator? All aboard! You got another Tram Operator, that's fine. We get another bite at the cherry next turn. All aboard? Question mark? What am I doing with the rest of my turn? I mean, I have to do this. I'm almost certainly doing this. Then, do I just play some minions to eat up some stats, or do I just play Vizier without the effect? I guess Vizier without the effect. Or the full effect. Unholy Frenzy is an interesting shout game. I don't necessarily think this is the best choice, but I think the other 2 choices are also pretty garbage. If I can make it proc the Containment Unit 1 time, though, it's reasonable value. Incredible. Suddenly, it's actually really good. It's weirdly become an incredibly good play. Okay, incredibly is a... maybe not the correct term for it. Also, I should hit them in the face and then do it. Sweet. We're sadly not going to get full Containment Unit value, but we got decent value. And if one of these lives till next turn on the opposing board, that's probably the Primus target. This is about as big a unit as we ever see. They've got lethal, haven't they? Oh my god! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my health. I forgot at turn 7 you should assume you're on death's door. Playing against a non-aggro deck. Those aggressive combo decks, sorry, I forgot about that. Are we on the last game yet? Oh my god, I've still got to play another one after this.
The Lich King versus Gare.
Victory or death! All will serve me.
Containment Unit, wait your turn. Have I drawn the Death Rattle copier either, this game? Or even these games? I don't think I have yet. Oh no, I drew it in one game where I couldn't play because someone else... Hello. Speak of the devil. Yeah, I didn't play it because I got Tyrion's effect. Anyway. Warrior should be nice and slow. If we can find the location soon, we can possibly do some disgusting things. They might do some disgusting things as well. Nope. Not your turn yet, Noxious. I don't think Coin Tram is the correct... Well, maybe it is. Coin Tram, then I can play the minion from it next turn. But I don't have the location down. But maybe I don't greed it because I've got Boneshredder. Okay, I take it back. I think that is the right play. Yeah, I don't think we wait for the full combo. We can always wait as well on the... Well... I was going to say, we can always wait on the Boneshredder. I forgot Tram Operator could get a Tram Operator, so we'll wait another turn. The location is the dream next turn. Tram Operator location, then we are completely set up. You should probably hit the 1-3. But face.
Make no mistakes.
Can I punish this? Not particularly.
What story will you give my work? Try this.
I need to fish. That'll do it. That's some good fishing. If we played Containment Unit, all that would have happened was the buff again by +2/+2. I wouldn't have killed it. It would have just cost me too many resources. Oh, they didn't finale that. So they're going to get a +3/+3 next time they finale it. What's that turn? It's really good for me, because that was such a low tempo turn. Not desperate to push the button either. I'll hold that for a second. Right, the Odin done 8. I guess they did this draw like 8 cards. We could do with our Superboy 10 million. Lacking that, you're doing 5 damage. I don't want to just trade the Containment Unit in for no reason. I mean, actually, it's a pretty good reason. It's an 11-11. Yeah. Okay, we have to. Alternatively, it was fish with Vizier. Are you taking the P? I might be dead, honestly. I could definitely see Warrior from here with a full hand doing 26 damage to me. I've had some real crap from the containment units as well this this episode. Because I think you can get the Titan. No, maybe you can't get the Titans from it. I don't remember. Maybe you can't get Colossals or Titans, but I thought you could. Actually, maybe you can't get Titans. I seem to remember them saying something about them not being in the old Discover pool. Hello, Chromatic Necrotic Explosion. Unfortunately, you're not particularly good right now. You're not terrible, I will say. Also, I can't play you. Well, I need to spend corpses, so let's start spending them. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's an interesting thing. Are you an undead? You are. Okay, we have interest now. I still think we're going to get lethaled. I think 21 is too low. But if they only shit me down... Well, okay, that's already bad. That's 7 damage on the weapon. Nine damage on the weapon.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Maybe they'll hit Ragnaros here. I think they're going to hit Ragnaros. They can't leave it up. Or they can completely leave it up. Why did... I don't understand. Right, what are you at now? 8 damage. The question is, how greedy do I want to be? I mean, this is life skill 6. So I think I want to be as greedy as is humanly possible. However... I think I'm going to die if I don't do this. So it's going to go down to 17. There's a reason to push the button here. It just takes me to the break range if Rag can live of... Rag plus the... Sorry. If Rag lives, then it's the other minions will get the kill. They've got lethal.
This is not what we stood for.
This weapon, whenever you hear attacks gain 4 or armor, I think it should say after. I think it needs to get nerfed. I don't think that's fair. I mean, I think they were killing me anyway, but it's so stupid that it's basically a 7-3 weapon when Superman 10 million is on the field. Odin. That's Superman 10 million, by the way. Alright. One more defeat and then we're out. The sad thing about this deck is it's kind of everything I want in the deck. It's kind of fun. It's situationally high impact value. But it feels like a deck that should be played in Twist and not Standard.
The Lich King versus Rek'Sar.
Let the hunt begin. All will serve me in death.
I probably will need heal, and I might need ward clear depending on which hunter it is. Hello, Boneshredder again. The other thing that'd be really nice with this deck is something that gives me more control over the way I spend corpses. Like, it could have every rune type. But I don't know, it'd have to include like a slider in the game, and they're obviously not going to do that. Because you might be like, and there are cards in, you know, the rainbow pool that say like, spend as many corpses you have to summon, well actually I think there's one that says spend up to 10 corpses. But you don't want to do that if it spends beyond the remaining 5. Because then you can't Boneshredder, and Boneshredder is one of the key pieces.
The more you struggle, the better.
Is drawing cards good for me? Yes. Is drawing cards good for my opponent? Yes. Is it much better for my opponent? Maybe. I'll take Blood Boil. I think this might be the secret one. Interesting, they did Titanfall traps, but, well, maybe they didn't do Titanfall traps. Maybe it's something else. Never mind. They're just going to play all the secrets. You wouldn't play a freezing trap, would you? No. So one of them is probably zombies. One of them is almost certainly get 3-cost minion. And then the other one is either motion denied. If you kill a minion.
The more you struggle, the better.
Okay, I'll take this. If you kill it... Wait. Okay, I know what it is then, I think. If you kill a minion, it goes dormant, is one of them. It's bait and switch, I think. Actually, it could be 4. I know it's 3 or 4. Bait and switch, the 3-drop. We've not cast a spell yet. It could be the cat. Yeah, I need to test for cat. Not bait and switch. Okay. So it's cat. It's cat motion denied, and if you have mana left. Which means, fuck you. I just won't do anything. That I should kill because they could get zombies from it, which would be slightly annoying. There's eventually going to be a turn where all hell breaks loose. They're just not quite there yet. We might be now, though. Plague Strike Blood Boil. It would heal me for 6. Take me back to full. It would clear one of the secrets. It wouldn't put me on... I'm going to do it. Oh no, he will put me on... I spent all my mana. Actually, you know what? At this point, I think I'm okay with that. Alright, I do Remorseless Winter. Yeah, you know what? Keep the 4-2. Keep the change, you filthy animal. I could kill it to get a 3-drop. Actually, is a 3-drop better than this? No. So I should do this. Alright, enjoy. Oh, fucking motion denied, I forgot. That's my 3rd card. I almost played that so well. Alright, we were rewarded. Play some dudes and I'll blood boil them. It's not a dude. 26 damage to the face. Thank you. I know this is a stupid question. It's actually not going to be... Please be zombies. Come on! Not zombies. And I was about to say, should I Primus this for 5 health? But the idea of Gnome Munching fucking 4 zombies was just too high. Regain 20 health. Okay, they're gonna kill me like next turn. So I kind of need to deal with this. But the best way for me to deal with it is to do this. Okay. I've still not Containment Unit die yet. Oh, this was dumb. It's almost certainly... Ah! I forgot to play onto that again. Come on. Oh, they got a 4-3. Well, to be fair, I do need minions on the board for Blood Boil to kick in. It's probably lethal, though. Oh, we played that so well until the end. I mean, I think they had lethal anyway, even without the fucking 4 damage from Plagiarize R. Because they must have buffed like 3 or 4 spells in hand then. I would suspect there's another Ricochet shot in there. Alright. The one win did turn out to be the only one we got. Again, I normally do this piece of what would I do to the deck to improve it. There's no improving this deck. There's just not. Climactic Necrotic Explosion is a terrible card. Shouldn't be 10 mana. Primus is incredible. Patchwerk's incredible, but why would you play them in the Rainbow deck? The payoff is this, which is terrible. I think this Tram Operator Containment Unit Boneshredder package, whilst being fun is too fair, it's way better to do the Cagehead combo play instead. And then just the other cards are just, I don't know, beige. That's what this deck is. It should be called Rainbow Mechs. It should be called Beige Mechs. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of YouTube. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you on the next part where I won't play meme decks next time. We'll play something a little bit more standard. Goodbye.